This is a Burstner Lyseo TD 745 Harmony line, and this has actually got a really intriguing and cunning interior, which we'll get to in a minute. I'll give you a quick wander around the outside first of all. Now, it's based on the Fiat Ducato with the 2.2 litre engine. It's an automatic in this one as well, which is nice, and it's 4.4 tonne, so it is requiring a C1 license. So depending on when you pass your driving test, depends on when you'll have that automatically or not, but obviously you can get it if you haven't. It's 4 berths and it's 4 seat belts, and the layout, as I say, is particularly intriguing. But let's have a quick look at the outside first of all. This is access to the water tank in here. We've also then got gas bottles living in there, and if we come back here, it's got a small garage like so, and we've got the awning handle there over carpets as well, and that little chap there is because it's got the little stabilizing fellows down underneath like so. If we come around, reversing camera on this one, that's the awning that you can see along the top there. It's illuminated as well, which is rather nice, and then we've got access again into that garage down underneath here. Fantastic. Let's go and have a look inside. This is allowing you to plug in a satellite TV if you've got it in the campsite that you're at, and that is the cassette for the toilet. And the door, as you've probably figured of yourself, is right here. Little bin in this one, like so, and a step that powers out, as you can see. And the switch for that is just here, along with the light switches, so as you come into the vehicle, everything falls easily to hand, as all the best journalists say. Okay, let's start right at the front and work our way back. This is clever, and you'll see why at the end. So, driving position, of course, is in the traditional place up here at the front. Your camera will appear on here. You've got navigation there as well. You've got cruise control on this one. It's the automatic transmission, as I mentioned, a 9-speed auto, and you've got power sockets here as well. So nice and well equipped. And then you've got this opening skylight up above for a bit of ventilation when you're stopped, and blinds that come across there as well. And in fact, there's blinds that come across the windscreen, and there's blinds that come out of the side like so. And then if we come on back, well, there's a couple of things to mention. The first is this table you can extend. Of course, as I think I said, these seats will swivel around, so this makes it to a big social area. But there is a little knob that we can pull underneath here. There it is. And that allows that one there we are, to spin right round and greatly increase the size of that. Fantastic for dining, of course. These have got the headrests on them, and the seat belts are tucked away down in here, so hence can travel with 4. You've got opening windows. We've got storage about the places you'd expect, so that's up in places like this. If I come on round, similar deal up here. Love these little bits of lighting they put into here. That's really, really nice, very subtle. And then over here we have got, well, this one is giving us things like the battery level, so that's the leisure battery, and the engine battery is here, and the tank percentages are here. Water pump is switched from here as well, and the heating is on here too. And then this is aerial sockets and a power socket, so if you want to put a TV on here, then you can do. It's all ready to go. There's even USB sockets down here as well. If we press on back a bit further, more of this funky lighting. Look at the way they put it into here. And then the kitchen. And this is clever because the sink is underneath here, but all you do with that is move it across and you've extended your work surface. So when you're using it, it's a bit bigger. Obviously it's a little bit tighter there. You can still get around, but it's a little bit tighter. When you're not using it, well, then that closes off and makes that a bit bigger. You've got drawers underneath here, so these all open like so. Cooker, 3-burner hob, and then you've got the oven down underneath. And again, the opening windows, and again the storage, and the fridge is here, like so. Bit more storage up above. And then opposite of this is toilet. So that one's like so. A lot of like so's in this tour, isn't there? Toilet there, and this is nice. It's a proper separate, proper separate shower area. There we go. How nice is that? Fantastic. And sink there as well, of course. And a bit of storage in here. Fantastic. Okay, and then this is rather unusual. First of all, you've got a sliding door to completely separate this back section off if you want to, and the reason for that will become more evident in a moment. But this is a really nice rear lounge area. Look at this. We've got the big windows on either side that open. We've got storage up in places like this. Some nice lighting in here, and then you can get a fairly decent sized TV on there, and again you've got your power socket and your aerial sockets and all that right next to it, ready to go. It makes this almost into a little cinema room, doesn't it? Or a little relaxing space, whatever you want it to be. Table will fold up if you wanted to. Pull the right side. There we go. Like that. And that one slides away. And that, I think you'll agree, is a pretty spacious vehicle. Now the only thing it might leave you wondering is, where do you sleep? That's where this gets clever, because if we take these two cushions off the back, drop them gently onto the floor, then I will be able to press this button here, and there's a key switch on this to stop kids playing with it. Very wise. And what that does is this. How absolutely brilliant is that? Now you've got a low-level island bed, you can walk around it, and it completely transforms that whole area into a bedroom. And now, of course, it's more obvious why you would want that sliding door, because you can then close that off and turn that into a completely enclosed bedroom. I think that is brilliant. Opening windows, I mentioned, opening skylight as well. That's superb, isn't it? But you're now thinking, well, that's great, that's where two people sleep. Where do the other ones sleep? Wow, we've not finished yet, because there's another magic switch. How awesome is that? There's steps that go into here, and now suddenly we've got another lovely big double bed, proper mattress, proper job. It's not converted seating, that is a real proper comfy bed. That is brilliant. To get that, two proper separate sleeping areas with a door in between them, don't forget, into a motorhome of this size is genius. I really like that. Let's power that one back up. There we go, easy as that. And I'm going to come up here and take a seat and say massive thanks to the South Downs Motorhome Centre up here in Portsmouth. They've organised this tour. Huge thanks, of course, to you guys for watching it, but let me know what you think of that. I think that's a really intriguing layout, and I'd be interested to hear your thoughts. And we'll catch you on one of these real soon. Take care, bye-bye.